As chairman, I now recognize myself for 5 minutes. And at this time, I seek unanimous consent to insert into the record a letter to the two subcommittees from Dr. Galvin De Leon Guerrero, President of the Northern Marianas College. Without objection, so ordered. Mr. Kowal, under the CARES Act, 50% of funds received by institutions from the primary allocation formula were required to be spent on emergency financial aid grants to students. The CARES Act also prohibited institutions from helping HERE funds on contracted recruitment services, endowments, and capital spending related to athletics, sectarian instruction, and religious worship. How is the department monitoring and overseeing institutions' compliance with these requirements?
Well, thank you for the question, Chair Sablan. And we have worked very hard to make sure that all colleges are spending funds within the allowable uses outlined by Congress. Let me mention a couple of things. First, we published clear, comprehensive guidance through letters, webinars, and associations. We have created quarterly and annual reporting requirements. We have worked with OMB to designate these funds as high risk, which means their auditors will prioritize them in the annual audit. We've imposed additional oversight for colleges that are financially risky, the ones known as heightened cash monitoring 2. We've imposed additional audit requirements on some grantees that are not we're not otherwise required to conduct audits. And finally, we required for-profit colleges, presidents, and major owners to sign certification forms indicating that they're aware of all the requirements of these funds.
Thank you for that. And let me go now to Ms. Martin. Ms. Martin, I'm encouraged by the department's administration of the American Rescue Plan. And today, all 50 states, plus the Northern Mariana Islands, District of Columbia, and Puerto Rico have submitted ARP, ESSER state plans to the department in line with the agency's interim final requirements. Further, the department has approved 46 ARP ESSER state plans and awarded approximately 91% of ARP ESSER funds to state educational agencies. So my two questions is, how is the department ensuring that state plans are consistent with the law? And what is the department's plan for ongoing monitoring as states and districts implement their plans to ensure continued compliance with the law?
Thank you so much for your question, Chair Sablan, and recognizing also that your area has had that investment and that plan has been approved for the 52 states plans being submitted, and that 46 have been approved. And it's so important that these funds are being used in the way intended, which is, first of all, the immediate needs, health and safety needs, social, emotional, mental health needs, and academic needs that include learning loss. And we know students need access to those kinds of programs. So the way we ensure that and through monitoring these state plans, first of all, as they come in, to ensure that the state plans include the efforts that were intended by the law that you all enacted. And so to make sure that as we look at the plans, we're looking at it through those lenses. And then for the monitoring, it's ongoing monitoring. We have both focused and targeted monitoring that's looking at specific when an area needs to be addressed. At certain states, we'll look at that. We also have comprehensive monitoring where we're looking at full programmatic areas, and then consolidated monitoring. This is super important to us that the updates are done in a way that we have a transparency portal, the Ed Stabilization Fund transparency portal that provides the clarity and transparency for everybody to be able to access that and make sure that the dollars are being used in the intended manner.
Thank you. Thank you. Just as a courtesy, as the senior member from the outlying areas from the 5 insular jurisdictions, could you please provide, under separate cover, provide the committee with the status of plans submitted by these outlying areas and also the status if the department has given its approval to those plans? Thank you.
Yes, sir, I'd be happy to provide that.